Big bags, big Duffy, big checks, keep it coming. I'ma make it, put that on my cousin. Big ballin' on Dre drumming. Who better than me? Stop it. She'll be back when she see that I'm poppin'. I've been coolin' and grinding and plotting. Know that I'm gonna be a problem. Popeyes, how I'm stacking the chicken. Got off my mad that they didn't. Last week I was out of my bag. I was going out bad. Yeah, was trippin'. Had to realize a lot. Had to get to the and just focus on the bigger image. Nobody gon' think about you when they move my. So don't give a about no fan. Now I'm back on my meat. ODT who I be with. People say that they love me, won't put one above me, but I don't believe. And this dude gon' dummy, these just bummy and they cannot see me. All I rap about is money I got coming cause I'ma achieve it. But I'm thinking about bigger, I'm greedy. Had to cut off the that's needy. And I peeped out some people would treat me.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Now Morning. Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Maggette. Griffin is out there with McAdoo. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Brand in at the center position. Johnson, that's for two. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Pass to Maggette. Over Johnson. And that one's good by Maggette.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Now here's Jones. Nice D from Maggette.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Jones for three. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Corey Maggette on the wing. Drops in the tray. Maggette's got five.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Walker with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The Clippers in the lead. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but Coach seems on it.
Yeah, I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
Paul with the three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Now, once Paul makes up his mind, he does not hesitate on that play and is developing his three-point game later in his career.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Hornets trail by 3. And Jones has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Here's McAdoo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Johnson over to help. McAdoo, the pass to Griffin. And there it is for him.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Nixon after the basket by Charlotte. Williams passes to Mann. It's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Bowles. Wallace inside. Covered by Maggette. Wallace, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Left side, Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
And there's the pass to Wallace. Here's Brown. Back to Bogues. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wallace, the pass to Coleman. Curry looking it over. To the paint. Here's Brown. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Here's Bogues. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Clippers. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Williams. Harper is out there with Jordan. And it's Manning in at the power forwards position. And here is Davis. After Lou Williams was able to get the 3 to go. And he gets the bucket. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this one. And that one misses.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
Jackson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Second free throw, no good.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from that.
Passes it to Gill. Always with the ball. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's World B. Free. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Walton's got his first points in this one.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here is Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brown dishes to Wallace. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Bill Walton. The Hornets shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Warning's checked in for Charlotte. McAdoo is checked in for Los Angeles. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Davis with the double team. Harper kicks to Kamen. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Walton, and Walton throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Jackson from long range. Davis against Harper. Here's Mourning over Kamen. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut to just 1 point on the basket from Alonzo Mourning. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Harper against Gill. The kick out to Walton. Just 5 to shoot. Harper. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Gill. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Mourning can't make it work.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harper's shot is good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Poked away. The pass to Gill. Shoots over Harper. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 5 on the bucket from Kendall Gill. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Harper. Walton the pass to Harper. Tries again. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Charlotte calls timeout, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Walker's shot is off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's McAdoo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1:42 left to play here in the second quarter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:42 left here in the second. McGetty outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, easy call.
For Los Angeles, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. McGetty hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Kemba Walker. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Paul. They grab their own miss. Wow, hammering it in!
scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Walker. Again, Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Walker. He's got 10. From deep. And it's Nixon with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Coleman's checked in for Mourning. Jones comes in for Curry. And it's Bogues in for Walker. Here's Bogues. Drills it from outside. Bogues has got 9 points. 16 seconds left in the first half. Here's Nixon. He's guarded by Johnson. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's what makes Griffin so dependable, slashing to the hoop after the screen and the defense having a hard time dealing with it.
Johnson outside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Clippers lead by 7. And we'll be back right after
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held it 2. And that's all we...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Kemba Walker. Mourning is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jones. And it's Rice in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hornets 5.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Yeah, and in college, on his way to winning the national championship at Michigan, Rice set the March Madness scoring record. He was out of his mind in that tournament, averaged over 30 points a game.
Here's Jones, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Hornets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And so Jones nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Maggette. Again, Los Angeles. Maggetti's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Rice. A new 14 for Charlotte. Johnson. That one goes. Counted. Johnson's got 8 points.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And Griffin slams it in.
And Blake Griffin, once again, an opportunity to show us his bounce, a dangerous player when he skies up for the alley-oop.
Outside, Walker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Paul. Yep, it counts. He has 7.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Paul against Walker. Lets it go with the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Maggette outside. That shot off the mark. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte, trailing by 2. Mourning against Brand. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And here's Walker outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Paul. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Some of the success to Chris Paul being able to drive has to do with his devastating mid-range game. He makes the defense play him honestly everywhere on the floor.
Walker in the post, defended by Paul. On the basket by Jones.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And so here are the Clippers. Passes to McAdoo. Outside Williams. He kicks it to McAdoo. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Clippers trailed by 4. To the middle. Here's Free, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Free. Good on both. A tight game here in Charlotte. Davis, the pass to Curry. Over Williams. Here's Wallace. And no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 7 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jackson dishes to Davis. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Curry. Wallace kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Charlotte calls timeout. Charlotte making some changes. Coleman's checked in for Brown. And it's Bogues in for Davis. Charlotte in the lead. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Here's Coleman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Free against Bogues. Tries it from 19, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And it's the Hornets ball. From deep, Curry passes to Bogues. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bogues has got the lead up to 4 now for Charlotte.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the basket by Free.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Launches it. And it's Nixon with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Manning, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
With 4 seconds on the clock, boom, he jams it straight down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Chris came in out there with Walton. Then there's Harper, and it's Nixon in at the 1 spot. It's blocked. Here's Gill, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Walker comes in for Bogues. And then for the Clippers, Griffin's checked in for Walton. And it's Maggette in for McAdoo. Here's Nixon, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now, here's Walker. Tight defense on him. Mourning passes to Johnson. Griffin with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Offensive rebound. It counts, and the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
Yeah, I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Jones checked in for Gill. Eldon Brand's checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Harper. And again, the Hornets missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And he's able to get it back. On offense, here are the Clippers. They've got an 8-0 run. Griffin passes to Nixon. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, threatening here.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McAdoo's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And it goes down 2 points. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Finish off the break. Walker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Yep, that one goes. 14 points for Chris Paul.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Walker outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
There's always these nights where Chris Paul tends to get a little bit hungry on the offensive end. We're seeing it play out here.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And they pick up 2. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And that one's good by Maggette.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Rice. Shot on the wing. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And they double up Paul. Grant kicks to Paul. Inside, here's McAdoo, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
The shot's good from Paul.
Timeout. He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 14. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Chris Paul.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for us.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
Now, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. Walker against Paul. The shot misses. Mourning with some nice D. Hornets trail by 13. Fires the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And that's why Rice is in the discussion of the great three-point shooters of all time. Terrific touch from deep. That man can fill it up.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Rice. And that comes off the assist by Joe. Rice has got it back down to single digits for the Hornets. Rice has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Pass to McAdoo. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight, it's going to come in a win.
Here's the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. Paul against Walker. Now here's Paul. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.